Good evening, guys. Today we're gonna discuss about the study of compounds, part D, sulfuric acid. What is the molecular formula of sulfuric acid? Molecular formula is H2SO4 formula. And what is the relative molecular mass? 98. Then again, what is the structure? H single covalent bond O, like that with single covalent bond S, and two coordinate bonds with O, and again single covalent bond O, single covalent bond H. Sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid is most probably known as the king of chemicals. King of chemicals. Why? Because this is the only manufactured compound which is used by a large number of industries as their raw materials, and it has been known for a long time. For a long time it has been known. And again, in the Middle Ages, it was known as the oil of vitriol. Oil of vitriol. And why this is so called? Because it was obtained as an oily viscous liquid by heating the crystals of green vitriol. Green vitriol formula is molecular formula is FeSO4.7H2O. When heat is given, it gives Fe2O3, SO2, SO3 and 14H2O. This SO3 again, SO3 plus H2O is added and gives H2SO4, sulfur trioxide. Sulfur trioxide. In free states, its occurrence is seen in mineral springs and action of water on certain sulfides. And again, in combined state, it is seen in BaSO4, that is barytes, and CaSO4 2H2O. Here barytes, and here it is gypsum. It is the formula of gypsum. And again, MgSO4.2H2O, that is H2O, that is kieresite. Okay, and lab preparation. When sulfur is reacted with 6HNO3 after balancing, and when sulfur is reacted with nitric acid, it gives H2SO4 NO2, reddish brown gas. If observation is asked, then we can write that a reddish brown gas is given out, and again H2O. It is the most probably used lab preparation process by simply using a volatile acid and make a non-volatile acid, that is H2SO4 and concentrated H2SO4. When SO2 reacts with H2O and O2, it gives H2SO4. And when SO2, H2O again reacts with another like halides, Cl2 or Br2, it gives HBr or HCl, H2SO4 and H2SO4 both processes. But the Cl2 and Br which are used in the process, their color fades. Then again, how can we see the acidic properties of H2SO4? Dilute sulfuric acid reacts with metals present above the hydrogen in the reactivity series of metals, and they form metallic sulfate, and another hydrogen is liberated. So what is the observation if in acidic properties of dilute sulfuric acid? In exams, most probably observations are asked. So OBS, that is observation, hydrogen gas is formed when Mg or H2SO4 is reacted, or any of the metals is reacted with H2SO4. Then other examples for H2SO4 reacting with other metals, it can also react with Zn or Fe. Zn, Fe, other variety of materials which are already present on the H in the reactivity series. And in this case, it will form ZnSO4 plus same H2 will be liberated, and here also H2 will be liberated, and here FeSO4. Then it neutralizes base to form salt and water. Bases are any compounds like metallic oxide, metallic hydroxide or ammonium ion, which reacts with the hydronium ions of an acid to form salt and water. And what are alkalis? These are basic hydroxides which are soluble in water. All bases are not alkalis, but all alkalis are bases. So here we take a base or metallic oxide CuO, that is copper oxide. Copper oxide. Here when we react with acids, here we always take dilute acid here, dilute acid. So what will be formed? A salt and water, as a base is reacting with an acid, so CuSO4 and H2O is liberated. That is, H2O is formed. Observation. And a metallic salt. A metallic salt. Name of this salt should be mentioned wherever asked in exams. Then again, when H2SO4 is reacted with carbonates or bicarbonates, suppose we are taking Na2CO3, that is sodium carbonate, and NaHCO3, that is sodium bicarbonate. It reacts with H2SO4, that is dilute, and it forms Na2SO4, that is a metallic salt, and H2O, and again as carbonate is there, it will form CO2. So observation will be CO2 is liberated. And a metallic salt and water also can be maintained by. Again, here metal sulfides are reacted with dilute H2SO4. It forms Na2SO4, again a metallic sulfate, and H2S. This H2S gas has a rotten egg smell. So what will be the observation? H2S gas, or a gas with a rotten egg smell, is formed. So again, sulfides. When sulfides are reacted with H2SO4 dilute, it gives metallic sulfate, plus as SO3 is there, SO2 is formed. Then the dehydrating agent. As a dehydrating agent, sulfuric acid is used to remove water from the elements. Suppose what is dehydrating agent? These agents, they have a great affinity for water, and when they are reacted with the compounds, they suddenly form, they remove this water compound from the elements. So when H2SO4 is reacted with any of the agents, like any of the organic acids, or here we take a blue copper 2 sulfate, and another, it forms CuSO4, a solid which is dirty white in color, and 5H2O, that is removed by acid, removed by the acid. Then all carbohydrates like glucose, sugar, and cellulose like paper, cotton, wood, etc., these react with immediately, and they give a spongy mass of carbon. For example, if we take the example of glucose, C6H12O6, and we react it with concentrated H2SO4, it will give 6 carbon. This is a spongy mass of carbon, black spongy mass of carbon. These are already present in my short section. Check out my other videos also. So here spongy mass of carbon and water is which is removed by the acid. And again, if we take the example of sugarcane, and C12H22O11 reacted with concentrated H2SO4, it will give 12CS, that is a spongy mass again, and we call it as sugar charcoal, and it gives 11H2O, which is removed by acids. So another thing, when there is concentrated H2SO4, they react with skins, they forms blister, because our skin also, our body has some amount of water, and under the layer of the skin some water is present, and when acid is poured on it, it removes the water and charges the skin black. Then again organic acids. When they are reacted with organic acids or organic compounds, for example HCOOH or COOH whole 2, then again ethanol C2H5OH, dissolve with some temperature condition C2H2SO4, C concentrated H2SO4, and here also concentrated H2SO4, and temperature condition is maintained 170 degrees Celsius. So here carbon oxide and CO2 again, and here HC2H4, that is ethene, is formed, and water. Ethene gas is liberated. This process is used in the preparation of ethene also, lab preparation of ethene. H2O, that process is also mentioned in my video, you can check it out. Then again when coppers, like metals, they react with concentrated acids. Metals like copper and Zn, that is zinc, they react with H2SO4, and this time we have taken concentrated H2SO4. So these are also acidic properties of H2SO4. So it will be formed CuSO4 whole CuSO4, and here ZnSO4 plus H2O, and here 2H2O, and SO2 is liberated. SO2 contributes to pollution and harmful for health. Then again with carbons and sulfur, that is non-metals. These reactions are in the syllabus, that much I am writing here. H2SO4, it gives CO2, H2O, and as H2SO4 is taken, SO2 will be released, and after balancing, this will be their reactions. And again with sulfur, it will give 3SO2. Here the yield of SO2 will increase, nothing else will happen, the yield of the SO2 will increase. These are the reactions which are given for the concentrated acids. So when concentrated acids, they react with salt of volatile acids like NaCl or KCl, NaNO3, KNO3, they form the acid salt and another volatile acid. Examples we take NaCl, KCl, NaNO3, and KNO3. Here NO3 is there, so the product side will be HNO3 here HNO3 must be present, and here HNO3 will also be present. Okay, then here HCl will be present, as Cl is present. Here also HCl compound acid salt is formed. Means these had not gone under complete replacement or dissociation with the bases. So these are partial replacement is done. So H is present, and here KHSO4 is taken, and NaHSO4 here also same, metallic hydrogen sulfate, and here also KHSO4, concentrated H2SO4, same all here. So this process is known as the how volatile acids are formed from a non-volatile concentrated H2SO4. Okay, that much is given here. Thank you.